Talking Crestwood football coach Ryan Arcangeli with this. Coach, talk a little bit about getting Jaden Shedlock back and a little arm punch for your squad to just say, hey, we got one of our main guys back. He just brings so much to this team, whether it's leadership in the classroom or on the field.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to have him back. He's just such a great kid, and you said it. I mean, he's a great leader. So to have that kind of role model for our younger players is really, really important. But it also lets guys play natural positions. And to keep them where we need them. You know, last year when he goes down, it's really kind of a checkerboard. You know what I mean? It's a waterfall effect, and we don't have to do that right now. So having Jaden upright allows guys to play where they need to, and to get everybody on the field together feels like forever. It feels like it's been 3 years since we've had that. It's been really exciting for us week one.
You could always be like, okay, hey, we gotta win week one. We gotta find a way to get that done.
Yeah.
But then you get to week two and it's somebody else. So talk about not putting too much into one area. It's like, listen, this is a long distance thing.
Right. I mean, that's every, all summer long. It's like you wait for that game. It's 3 months to prepare for one night. But then you soon forget. We got 9 more after these things, and hopefully a 10th, extra. So yeah, I mean, you want to make sure that you're prepared. You're not going to be prepared for everything. Something's going to surprise you. But if you do all the little things right, and in that preparation, get your base defense and base offense, and say, hey, we know what we know in a small vacuum, and then you feel like you put yourself in position for success week one. You know what I mean? So, obviously it's important to us to get off on the right foot. We have one heck of a challenge in Coach Spencer in the Wyoming area, but we got a long season to go.
Let's go with biggest challenge for this Crestwood team this year first. What do you think will be your biggest challenge?
Cool. Well, I mean, obviously challenging schedule. That's number one. That's a big challenge for us. But getting young guys in the trenches ready to go. That's our biggest challenge. We've had guys that have been 3-year starters for us that we lost. You know what I mean? So 4 guys off that front last year, both sides of the ball. So that's the biggest challenge right now. Getting young guys ready to go. They're physically ready, but mentally ready and physically ready are 2 very different things. You got to combine them.
How about something to hang your hat on? Like, okay, we had a great off season, or we're mentally, I think our kids are in the right spot, or we have a couple playmakers. What would be something you'd say, this is what we're going to build on?
Oh, playmakers, without a doubt. Although we might be youthful up front, we're not youthful in the skill position. So to know that we have guys that have been there, they've seen every different offensive look as defensive backfield, or obviously any kind of coverage looks, our skill players, they know it. So we can hang our hat on them.
Emphasis on film is always, what is the other team going to do? But very little you hear a coach ever say, we analyze ourselves. We see what our tendencies are.
Right.
Talk a little bit about the coaching game, the film work, and you can't get caught up in 6-hour film sessions on Sunday, or you could do an hour and a half, and people have families. Talk a little bit about your philosophy.
Well, you have paralysis by analysis, right? You do way too much, and then you get yourself enamored of a million things they can do, and it just gets too cumbersome because you only have so much time in a week. You know what I mean? In your team periods, you might have 30 minutes of defense, 30 minutes of offense. 6 hours of film of one thing isn't going to fit in that 20 minutes. So it's about, looking for tendencies. You do your charts that we feel good about, what helps us be successful offensively and defensively, and then you believe in the game plan. So we put more time really in our game plan itself, our practice plan, than I think we do in what the other guy's doing. So if it's, if our practice plan is set, what we want to do, I think that kind of takes care of what the other opponent could kind of show us on a week-to-week basis.
All right, Coach, wish you the best this season.
Appreciate what you do, guys. Thank you. Go Comets.